I got this 2005 Honda Civic in for a roadworthy inspection and repair whatever needs to be done. I found it needs 4 tyres, needs the cam end plug because that's leaking oil everywhere, as we can see. Might as well do the rocker cover gasket. Spark plug seals might be, well, they're a bit tricky to get and they're $20 each, so you have to get them genuine. But yes, so we'll do that, give it a service, air filter. If we all look at the oil, and I'll wipe it on this rag over here. Yeah. Yeah. If we all look at the oil, it doesn't really have any, and it's quite black. So that's not good. So we'll make it happy. Needs a new headlight globe and other things. Yes, first I'll do this rocker cover gasket and cam end plug. There's a plastic plug there that goes into the cam bearing, and not a very good design, I don't think. Yes, let's get it all apart and then go shopping. Now I got the rocker cover off. I popped out this end cap as well. So you can see the rocker cover gasket is leaking. This end cap just pops out the end there. Just get a screwdriver and just pop it out. Someone's already had the rocker cover off and put sealant all over it. Now I'll focus properly. Yeah, it looks like copper max everywhere under there, or gasket maker. So we even got it all over the bolts over this side. The spark plug tube seals seem alright, and they're a bit tricky to get today, so I'll clean up the old ones and put it back together. Get all this silicon out of here, because that's no good for the engine, because that could get down and block up the strainer. And buy a whole new cap, because this has got one broken hook on it and the O-ring's rock solid. It's just a piece of plastic, so they're not too expensive actually, they're like $15 or $20 for the whole thing from Honda. So yes, so far so good. I'll give it a throttle body clean. Might get Brian to do that for me. So yeah, well, now we go shopping. Well, I went shopping and got a new air filter, because the old one, as you see, is pretty haggard. Genuine rocker cover gasket. And this little cam end cap seal. That was pretty dismal, really. The only reason I can think they did this is so it failed and you have to take your car in for, you know, get the oil leak fixed. Or it runs out of oil and your engine blows up and you have to buy another car. Why did they do that? That's shitty. All that should be inside the rocker cover. So, oh well. That's what you get with modern cars. Let's throw it all together and that should be happy. Oh, I'll best give this a throttle body clean. The pedal's a bit sticky, but it doesn't seem sticky down here. The cable itself might need a bit of a lubrication, or is starting to burr and fail. But that definitely needs a clean. So, get that done. Well, there we go. Throttle body's nice and clean, thanks to Brian. He's looking quite proud of himself again. That one doesn't come up any cleaner than that. I watched him do it, and yeah, it's as clean as it's going to get. It's much better than it was. So, thanks, Brian. Well, there we go. It's all back together and clean. There's no more oil everywhere. That's good. I just thought I'd show the air filter setup on this strange car and the air intake system. So we've got throttle body there, air filter here. You can pull that off, and it's pretty small really. That's the air intake to the filter. This big waste of plastic here is just for noise reduction, that's all. And preheats your air basically, because the engine bay is hot, this will get warm, and the air going in there will get heated up. And there's the intake over here. So it's a bit of a weird system, and that's just a waste of plastic really. Very strange. Alright, well, I've changed the filter. There's the old one. You should never change the oil out the filter because it's just pointless. The oil's gone black because the filter's blocked. But I'm sure this is going to be horrible because what's left on the stick is nasty. And what came out when I took the filter off was nasty. Oh yeah, that's bad. It's got that sort of burnt colour to it. Doesn't smell too healthy. That's beyond black. Yeah, that's not good for a modern car. I don't think it's had an oil change for like a year or two. That's just horrible. Oh, hopefully the engine's not damaged from that, which it will be, but hopefully not too damaged. This could start leaking or become a smoker with fresh oil in it, because all that is just thick sludgy shit. Actually feels heavy too when it hits the finger. There's just all carbon deposits and acids, and you can see little shiny things in it as it runs over the finger. So, not good at all. Very bad. If your oil looks like that, definitely change it, flush it, and then change it again probably within a few weeks. As soon as it goes black again, change it. Don't do kilometers, just do what it looks like. Because now it's got to clean out the whole inside of the engine. Even probably be good to spin another filter on after a couple of days driving. Alright, well, this thing only had 1.8 litres of oil in it. That's all it came out. So I flushed it, let it drain overnight, refilled it. Now the oil looks nice and clean. So, let's see what kind of magic noises the engine makes with fresh oil in it. Turn that off. Ooh, that starter motor sounds a bit sick. Running happier. Poor sad starter motor. Sounds happy. Yay. Bit of smoke from washing the engine. There's residue on the exhaust manifold. That's going good now. Sounded a little horrible last time I had it running.